I'd like to dedicate this video to Thomas Moroni because, honestly, it's just funnier if I do. Alright, now strong with a smash. The Adamant is a favorite of mine. One of the reasons from the 12th anniversary bundle. Ooh, this is such a good ship and such a good looking ship. Look at this thing. Ooh, it's incredible. Definite smash. The Alita. This is the T6 version of the Akira, and honestly, this is a pass for me. It's not a bad looking ship, but I don't know, I don't like the profile of it, where the nacelles are hiked up above the saucer section. Ugh, that really turns me off of the ship. I like the original Akira a lot better. So yeah, pass on the Alita. Smash. The Andromeda, I've always had mixed feelings about the Andromeda until somewhat recently, largely because of the revamp they got recently with the current update. It's a decent looking ship. I do prefer the original Galaxy better, but it's a cool looking ship, and it really captures a lot of what I like about the Galaxy, but still really looks its own. Appalachia, smash, 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 smash. I like this ship. Yeah, it's so unique looking. It's got it's almost like a slimmed down Cerritos if you think about it, despite the fact that the ship came first. So technically you could say that the California is a goofy looking steam runner, but whatever. Just the Appalachia, I love the aggressiveness of it. It's so much sleeker than the original steam runner, and the Bussard collectors have like eyes, like really like fierce, angry eyes. This is a good looking ship. Smash. The Aquarius. This is like a little pocket ship, really, because this is the auxiliary escort that launches out of the back of the Odyssey class. No, it's smash just because, it's affiliated with the Odyssey, and you'll know how much I love the Odyssey. Ooh, pass. Now, the Arbiter is definitely a good ship to own in Star Trek Online, but it is not a pretty ship. I have never liked this thing, looks-wise. Ugh, pass, 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 pass. The Archon. Pass. There are some things I like about it, but a lot of things I don't like about it. Mainly the really big, goofy looking nacelles. They just do not match the profile of what you would expect off of a Sovereign variant. Pass. The Armitage. This one I like. This is an Akira variant I like. So smash, smash. This is, it's dated. It's very dated, but like with some touch-ups, I feel like this would be a really beautiful ship. That'll never happen, probably, but I can dream. The Avenger, I like the Avenger so much more than the Arbiter. It has such a better profile, and this is another one of those, like, just touch it up a bit, give it a little bit of a revamp. This ship would be so pretty. Oof. Yeah, but yeah, this is still a smash for me. The Bellerophon. This is one of the Intrepid variants. This one's a pass for me. The Intrepid variants are often very odd in Star Trek Online. They go very, I don't know. I think they kind of stretch a bit with trying to make the 2409 variants of the Intrepid look different. And it's just they depart too far from this. Like this one, like the pylons, they kind of go angled slightly down and then out, or up and out, and it looks weird, especially when you take into account that the pylons still fold. Honestly, this would probably look a lot better if the pylons didn't fold when it goes to warp, because with the shape they're in, it's not really needed in my opinion. Honestly, they could probably make this ship look better if they decided to go back into do a revamp on it, but for now, definitely a pass on this one. The Baran, this smash. I really like the Baran looks wise. Its stats are pretty decent, more so if you're out to make a tank, but it's such a good looking ship. It's like sleek but also beefy looking at the same time. And just the battle axe shaped saucer, I loved that. It's so unique for Star Trek. Yeah, smash. The new Kalian class. No, it's smash. Definitely a smash. This is, like, the vest is cool and all, but my one issue with this thing, though, is the deflector. How it just kind of, how Star Trek ships usually, there's the saucer section, and then it kind of angles down into the deflector, whereas this is just, like, one smooth underside. So it kind of looks like a boat on the underside, but, which that I'm not a big fan of. But from this angle, the ship is gorgeous. I love this. Yeah. Smash. Still a cool ship. The Chimera. I want to get some hate for this, but pass. Largely because I think the Manticore is a much better ship, looks-wise. The Manticore... Because the Manticore is literally just an updated version of the Chimera. But, it really cleans up a lot of the texture, and plus it adds the pod on top of it. And you gotta love a pod added onto a ship. So yeah, and I never really understood why they didn't just make the Chimera, the USS Chimera Nog ship. I really don't understand why they didn't just refit that into a Manticore class like they did with the Enterprise F into a Yorktown. Because the Manticore just looks so much better. Why can't this just be the Manticore? So yeah, gotta pass on the Chimera. The Clark. I like parts of this ship. Overall, honestly, I'm probably gonna say pass on this one, looks-wise, but it's a neat looking ship, and like I said, I do like parts of it. I really like the nacelles on it, and I really like the pylons on it. Yeah, this is one of those ships where you can do some really cool things with it, but like the base model, kind of for me. Pass. Columbia. No, smash. The NX is already kind of a cool looking ship, largely because it's based off the Akira, but you throw a TMP era skin on it, ooh, and it's just beautiful. Oh god, I wish they would do this more often. I know Thomas wants to do this more often, make TMP era versions of ships, but it's just, context wise, it needs to make sense. And yeah, they don't get enough opportunities to make TMP era ships, and I wish they could. Because this is a great example of them taking a ship and then putting the TMP era style on it. Yeah, definitely a smash. The Concord. Honestly, I've never been a big fan of these old battle cruisers, the old command battle cruisers. I don't know, they're weird to me. I'm not that into them. The way the saucer, the nacelle pylons kind of stick to the back of the saucer instead of the star drive section. So the star drive section is just kind of like left hanging underneath the ship, whereas the pylon and saucer, or the pylons and the saucer, are kind of more up front. I don't know. It's just it's not a look I was ever into. Pass. Ooh, there's a sexy ship. The Da Vinci. It's a very unique look for a Federation ship, which makes sense because the Saber is also a very unique looking ship. But yeah, they did a great job of refining this into the 2409 aesthetic. It's so sleek and cool looking. It kind of got. I always thought it looked like a kind of like a Stingray, which I thought was really cool. Definitely a smash. Okay, I know I'm gonna get some hate for this from a couple people, but yeah, I hate the Dyson ships. I hate them so much. They're so ugly. I don't understand why people like them so much. They're so bad looking. Pass. Like the hardest pass you could ever imagine. The Airheart. It's not a bad looking ship, but it's just not one I would fly often because it doesn't look like your typical Federation ship. I love that classic Fed profile. The classic, Constitution-esque profile where you got the saucer, the neck, the star drive section with the pylons sticking out the back of it. And this is just such a departure from that. It's just a saucer with some nacelles sticking out the side of it. And I know that argument is lame because there are plenty of ships I do like that also depart from the typical Enterprise setup, but this one it's never really spoken to me, so pass. The Eclipse, the old Intel ships. Oh, these have aged. Honestly, I didn't even like the look of these ships when they were new. The Kalian has done the Kalian was meant to be the sort of like a, you know, an update to these old Intel ships, and that does such a better job of what these were trying to do, you know, looks wise. Yeah, just pass, definite pass. The Edison, not a bad looking ship, but this is another one of those where it's like not bad from certain angles. I do like certain pieces of this, but the overall like profile of it is just really weird looking. Like I love the saucer on it, but when you get down to the star drive section, it's like this little bulbousy chunk of hull that's just like tucked right underneath the saucer. I don't know. It's weird to me, and I'm not that big of a fan of it. Pass. The old Emissary Class, one of the original Star Cruisers from the launch of the game. Yeah, honestly, this is another one of those. I feel like they could do some really cool stuff if they had the time to revamp this. But as it is, it's definitely a pass, just because of, oh my god, this thing is ancient looking. The Endeavor. I know a lot of people are probably expecting me to say smash on this one because it's an Odyssey, but honestly, this is probably my least favorite of the Odyssey variants, and I'm gonna have to say pass on it. This, again, it's got some cool parts on it, but the thing that really drives me away from this thing is the star drive section, the secondary hull. It's so weird and blocky looking. It's not good. I do like the saucer section on this though, and the nacelles are pretty cool looking, but they don't beat the original in my opinion, or the Yorktown. Speaking of the Odyssey class, I do love this ship. Obviously, smash, definite smash, always a smash. Oof, it's an Enterprise. Come on, you gotta. Such a good looking ship. This is the reason why I always say real ships have curves, because such a good ship. I love the look of this thing, but there is one thing I like better. Yorktown. Yeah. God, I love this ship. It's so pretty. Smash, in case I haven't made that obvious. Definite smash. Such a good looking ship. I love the Enterprise F so much. It takes a lot of what I like about the Galaxy and the Sovereign, whereas it's got the sleekness of the Sovereign, but got the big it's big like the Galaxy. It's got that really big menacing look to it. Well, I wouldn't say menacing, but it's just like the big impressive look to it on like kind of like the Galaxy had, but it retains the sleekness of the Sovereign, but still making it very much its own thing. Yeah, I love this ship so much. Obvious smash. Pass. The Equinox is a cool ship, but it doesn't beat the original Nova. It's a weird blocky design. Like, I don't know, I feel like if they had done something different with the saucer section, I'd like this more, but as it is, I'm not super into it. Pass. This one I like. What is this one? The Europa. Yeah, this one I really liked. I liked the original Europa design too, but it felt kind of, I don't know, like it didn't have enough detail in it, which I mean, it makes sense. It was just a ship that was going to appear in one scene and then they would blow it up. Not much point in giving it that much more detail, but Star Trek Online took that original design and just ran with it, because I love the details in this one. It's very, it's like the Miranda and the Constellation had a baby that was raised in 2409. I guess that's a weird way to put it, but I like it. Smash. Ooh, wow. There's a blast from the past. That's the Excalibur, one of the Constitution variants. This is the one that is on the original box art of the game. So this is, kind of a notable ship in that sense, but my god, has she not aged well. This is like one of the ones I think they should really put an effort into revamping, because I know because we know the Shirkar recently is going to be getting a revamp soon. We've already seen the pictures of it. And I know, like, that kind of thing is, you know, when they have the time to do it. And if they have the time, this, I really hope, is high on the list of priorities, because this is one that really needs the touch-up. And, like I said, because it's the cover art ship. This should get the modernized treatment. And honestly, it's got a lot of the makings of a cool-looking ship. You know, it's like it's almost like it's almost like a Sovereign Constitution hybrid, largely because of the nacelles, and I feel like there's a lot of promise there. I feel like that can look really cool. Speaking of Constitution variants, the Exeter. Honestly, this one I do like more. It's a lot newer, so it really. This is one that's really obviously designed in more of the Star Trek Online era design. You know, with the Type 6 hull. Honestly, no, I would still say smash on this one. This one still has the bones of being a really good-looking ship. It's just, you know, it needs an update, but yeah, more or less, this is a good-looking ship still, in my opinion. The Gagarin. This is one of my big favorites in Star Trek Online. This is such a good-looking ship. It's very sleek. The big long nacelles. I don't know why that works so well on this ship, but it does, and I love it. Yeah, definitely a smash. What is this? The Gemini? Honestly, I'll give this a smash. Smash, because that's... you know, the TOS aesthetic, you gotta love the original series aesthetic. It's so classic, and they did a really great job of adding, like, these cool little details onto the ship. Like, you know, these little stickers along here, and then just the red stripe down the center of this, well, still making it look distinctly not like the Enterprise, but still just very much an original series ship. Definitely a smash. Ooh, getting back into the TMP era originals. Yeah, the Georgio, definitely a smash. This is a good looking ship. This is definitely one of my favorites. Honestly, if, you know, this is would be on my short list for if we can get Star Trek Online ships into a live action series, this would be high up on my list of ships I'd want to see in live action, because it's such a good looking ship. Definitely a smash. The Glen. I actually really like the Glen. This is the 2409 version of the Crossfield. I don't know, I just think it works really well, and it's clearly inspired by the Crossfield, because the big open gap in the saucer. But I love that they added the blue glow to the inside of it, because it just screams mycelial jump, because that's all that stuff is blue. It's so cool. I also love the giant, you can't see me in this picture, but I love the giant oversized impulse engines on the back of it. I love it. Smash. The Grissom. Oh no, this one's a pass. I say that though. I do say that being a genuine fan of the Oberth. I actually really love the look of that ship. But yeah, the Grissom I'm not a fan of. It's weird. I don't like the little pylons where it just kind of juts out of the hull. It's weird. No, it's a kind of an awkward looking design. Pass. Okay, I'll say smash on this one, but this one is definitely only based off of the looks of the ship. Honestly, I really like this one because it's clearly heavily inspired by the Galaxy class. Honestly, I wish they had made this one the T6 version of the Galaxy rather than the Andromeda, because honestly, I like the look of this one better than the Andromeda. But yeah. I have a hard time admitting that, though, that I like the look of the ship, because, God, its stats are horrible. It's such a bad ship in the game, but, oh, it's so pretty. The Hestia. This is another one. I like parts of it, but I don't like all of it. Like the saucer section and the secondary hull over here, that's not bad. I don't like how the pylons are kind of asymmetrical. Like the bottom ones are kind of tucked in further up than the bottom ones. No, I'm sorry. The bottom ones are tucked in further up than the top ones are. You know what I mean? They're kind of all angled upward, and I like the original Prometheus better. Also, I don't like the nacelles on these either. Yeah, it's not a bad ship, but yeah, pass. The Horatio, I'm not a fan of it. Mainly because of the deflector. I don't like this weird... This is meant to be like sort of a science deflector, which they used on the, what was it, the Pathfinder, I think? Yeah, I don't like it. And it looks especially weird on a cruiser. Yeah, pass. The Imperial, wow. That's also going to be a pass. Again, I actually kind of liked this one when it first came out. You can tell how old this one is because it still says Atari on the freaking image. But I really liked the saucer on this ship, but not really much else. Though I will give it credit, though, one of the other things that I liked that this model did for the Sovereign, it made it kind of taller, gave it a bit of a neck. Whereas, you know, most versions of the saucer, they're very sleek, almost flat. So that was kind of interesting, but yeah, definitely a pass because, God, this thing is ancient. Oh, no. Pass. The Jupiter's not a good looking ship. This is, talk about space whales. That's not good. It has none of the hallmarks that you would expect of a Federation ship. There's no saucer, there's no star drive. I mean, even other ships that don't fall into that category still look a decent amount like Starfleet ships. This is just like a complete weird direction to go in, even for a carrier. It's just, I never really latched onto this. Pass. Ooh, this is one I like. The Lafayette, definitely a smash. Because, like, I was always a little iffy on the Andromeda's initial design. Overall, I do like it, but there's just some things I don't feel like match that well with it, but it always seemed to work better with any of the other, like, versions of that. You know, like, any other configurations. Like, this, like, the Lafayette or the Sutherland, it just works so much better on those. And this definitely a smash. And, like, the sensor pods in particular, I love just the little details they put in there. Because, you know, the ones on the New Orleans look so bland because, I mean, they were literally like highlighter caps or something like that. This makes them actually look like they do something. Yeah, definitely a smash. Oh, you know I'm going to say smash on this one. It's the Lexington. It's my favorite ship with a spinal lance and a hat. Definitely a smash. And, yeah, I mean, seriously, if you don't think this is a good ship, I have no respect for you whatsoever. Yeah. Oh, I love this ship so much, both looks-wise and stats-wise. Like, for real, this is like my favorite ship to fly in the game right now. There it is, the Manticore. See, this is a good-looking ship. Look at this. The detail is so much nicer on this version, and this is still using the old Type 7 hull. This doesn't even have access to the 7A hull. God, I hope that gets a revamp sometime soon, because that would be cool looking, because as it is, like, even without it, it's still a good looking ship, but think of what it could be with the 7A. That would be really nice. But see, look at this. Adding this, the torpedo pod up top totally changes the whole vibe of this whole ship, and it's so much better. Seriously, Manticore, way better than the Chimera. Pass. This is, it's like... It's like it's what is this? The Mercury? Yeah. The Mercury, it's like it's trying to be the Defiant and just like, I don't know. I don't like it. Pass. The Nautilus. There's an interesting one. I do kind of like this one. I'm not normally big on these, what are these, 26th, 27th century ships? I forget which. But, normally I'm not a big fan of those, but the Nautilus I kind of like because instead of going with like, because this is supposed to be like the futuristic version of the, what is it? The Daedalus class, which has like the big sphere at the front of it instead of a saucer section. But here they like turned it into, I remember people used to call this the big wheel back when it first came out because that's what it looks like. It looks like a kid's big wheel. But yeah, I always kind of liked that about that ship. Smash. The Pathfinder. I do like the ship, but the one thing I don't like about this ship is the pylons, how they kind of fork, and then they kind of like fork outward and then inward. It's weird. I don't like the back end on it. The rest of the ship is really nice looking. It's just, I never really liked the back end on it. I'll still say smash. This is still a solid looking ship. See, this is another TOS original. I don't like this one as much as the Gemini. Yeah, pass. It's too basic looking. Oh, there's another one of the old Intel ships. The Phantom. Yeah, pass. Again, this is just another one that's trying to be the Defiant, but not doing a very good job at it. What is it? The Pioneer. Yeah, this one I'll say smash. I don't know, there's something really charming about this really simplistic design for the on a TOS ship. I like it. Yeah, definitely say that's a smash. This one I like less. The Ranger. Mainly it's the impulse engines. It's like it's almost trying to imitate like the NX style, but the nacelles have no detail on them whatsoever. It's just these two big awkward pylons sticking out of the back of the saucer. Yeah, yeah. Well, I almost said smash. No, this is a pass for me, in my opinion. What is this? The Regent. This one's kind of a weird one too, because it's almost like it's trying to be a mix of the. I almost kind of want to say it's almost like a flattened Yorktown, because that's kind of the vibe it gives me. Because this was made more in the era of the original Odyssey, because this was originally one of the type tier 5 ships. This has got the type 6 hull, but it kind of gives Yorktown vibes because of the forward angled pylons, whereas the Odyssey's more they angle aft, which is it's different, but it makes the ship look more like the Yorktown despite being much older than the Yorktown. But pass. It's not a bad looking ship. Again, it's just one of the it's just its age. I think that's all it is. I want to like it, but in the end, I just like it needs a touch up for me to be like, this is a really cool ship. It's old. That's all it is. It's old. The Reliant. You gotta love this ship because it's canon now. Same goes with the Gagarin. Yeah, this is a really nice update to the old Miranda design. I loved this curved roll bar that they gave it. So instead of being really rectangular, it just kind of swoops in and out of the saucer section, and then kind of just totally follows that angle down into the pylons. Yeah, this is a cool looking ship. Smash. Actually, fun fact: I have the development patch for this thing, which I got at Chicago. Yeah. I like having that. Though I really want one for the Odyssey. The Ross. You gotta love this ship because it's yet again another Galaxy variant. How many of those do we need? But seriously, this is such a cool design. It kind of marries that sovereign aesthetic into the very prominent Odyssey, or not Odyssey, very prominent Galaxy profile. It's cool, and plus this is another one that's been made canon, so you kind of gotta love it for that too, because that's just awesome. Though I will admit, there's another there's another hybrid Galaxy Sovereign hybrid out there. It's not in the game, but it's another fan design that I've seen. I think it was called the Allegiance Class. I liked that one a lot better than this, honestly. But yeah, it's still honestly the Ross still a smash. See, yeah, this is one of those 26, like I think it's 26th century. This is still one of those 26th century ships. I'm not a big fan of this aesthetic. It's so flat. It's too flat in my opinion. I'm not big on it. What is this? The Sagittarius? Yeah, pass. This one, yeah, this is, what is it? The Sao Paulo. I like the Sao Paulo. Smash. Again, definitely a dated design, but this one I thought was, my big complaint about some of these has been it's just trying to be the Defiant. At least this one's actually a variant of the Defiant. It does a really good job at like updating some of the things on this too. Like I like the more like forward-facing nacelles. Kind of makes it look a bit more aggressive. Like it's like because that's where the pulse phasers come out of, so it kind of makes it look like they're going to be like so that kind of vibe. And I love the little glowing detail on the upper side of the. It's not really a saucer, but that's kind of what it's called in the Taylor. But this area, I love that. That looks cool. So yeah, smash. Oh god, the Miracle Worker cruisers. I'm not a fan of these. These are so goofy looking, and just so much pass right there. I'm gonna have to say pass on the Shran too. It's all nacelles. That's what it is. It's just a saucer with two big honking nacelles just slapped onto it. Just not even slapped onto it. Literally, it like embedded into it. Yeah, I gotta say pass on this one. Ooh, yeah, the Sojourner. This is a variant of the Odyssey I really like. I actually used to use the secondary hull on my own kit bash of the Odyssey before they revamped the Yorktown. Yeah, I like this one because it's very much the Odyssey, but it's got like hints of both the Galaxy and the Excelsior in it, which I thought was kind of cool. Like the saucer is very obviously inspired by the what do you call it? The Galaxy. Kind of the nacelles kind of are too, with they're kind of much shorter and wider than the other Odyssey variants. But the Star Drive section is very it really gives me Excelsior vibes, and that's one of the reasons why I always liked it. So yeah, smash on this one. The Sutherland, yeah, smash. Like I said earlier, this Andromeda configuration, it's really, or the Andromeda like design style, it looks cool. I like it, but honestly, it looks so much better on literally every other ship except the Andromeda. And yeah, Sutherland totally sticks with that vibe. Smash. Oh, why? No more of these. The Thunderchild, that's a good ship. That's a good looking ship, but again, it kind of the nacelles again still kind of high for me. I'm gonna say pass on this one. Pass. Like I said, it's got the same issues that I have with the Alita, where it's just the profile on it is just weird. The Titan, yes, definite smash. I'm a big fan of this ship, honestly. This is another one I would love to see in live action because it's so good looking. It's such a great update to the classic Titan, and honestly, kind of like fixes some of the issues that I had with the original Titan, the original Luna class, because with the original one, I never really liked how the nacelle pylons kind of like slope down. It almost makes the ship look sad almost. But with these on this one, the nacelle pylons, they're straight. They just go out to the side, and I kind of like that better. It makes it, I don't know, it just makes it look cooler. It looks a little more aggressive. Maybe not aggressive, but it looks sleeker, I guess. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And I love the pod, just like the amount of color on it. I love that it changes color when you go into tactical mode in the game. I love this ship. This is a good ship. I like it. Definitely a smash. Oh god. Oh my god. This is one of those ships where it was very obvious that Star Trek Online's original art director did not give a crap about Star Trek, because this thing is just, this doesn't look like anything you've ever seen in Star Trek, nor should you. This is not a Starfleet ship. This is bad. This is just lazy. No, I don't like it. This is definitely like the biggest pass of all. Okay, this might be the second biggest pass of all. I know I'm gonna get hate for this one, because I know there are still diehards who are just like, T6 playable Typhoon when? No, this is not a good looking ship. I've never understood the appeal of it. The double nacelles, these don't look good. Why are people so attached to this? It's just fat. That's all it is. I don't like it. I don't like the ship. I don't like it at all, and I wish people would stop begging for it. Pass. What was this? The Venture. This one I actually really liked in terms of like a 2409 Galaxy variant. This one, it kind of retained a lot of the curviness that I liked of the original Galaxy, which I felt was kind of lost on in the Andromeda. This is another one I would love to see get revamped, because it's so. Like, imagine seeing this with the Type 7A hull. I feel like that would look really good. So yeah, smash. The Verity. This definitely a smash. This is a cool looking ship. I still like the Yorktown a lot better, but the cool thing about this ship is it was designed to more closely resemble the original concept drawing that was submitted for the Build the Next Enterprise contest way back in the day in Star Trek Online. I do like this. I love that they went with the Sovereign material, or rather the Sovereign refit material, I should say, because it's darker than the original one. But that deflector looks so good with that with the Sovereign material. It's really nice. I love it. Smash. The Vern smash. This is such a huge departure from typical Starfleet design, but I really like it. It's so sleek and aggressive and just pointy. I like it. Honestly, I like this a lot better than the original Wells. This is such a good ship. Words. Such a good looking ship. Smash. Yeah, this is another one where the Andromeda setup just doesn't look good on the original Andromeda, but I actually like it better in the Dreadnought configuration. Don't ask me why. I just think it looks better with 3 nacelles. Because I guess it's because the Dreadnought, the Andromeda is already kind of bulky looking. So may as well just kind of ramp up that to 11 by sticking on the 3rd nacelle and all the other Dreadnought bits on it. So yeah, smash. Yeah, this has been Smash or Pass Star Trek Online Ships Edition. Don't ask me why I felt like doing this again, but it was fun. That's about it. It was fun. These are fun to make, and I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. In case you didn't notice, I only wanted to do Federation ships that were original to Star Trek Online in this video, so please don't ask me why I didn't do the Titan or the Akira or the Galaxy. It's Stow ships, guys. It's just Stow ships. If you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, be sure to hit the like button, comment down below, and just hit all those buttons down there. It's YouTube, you know the routine. If this video does well enough, I'll probably do another one because, there are still plenty of more ships to go over in Star Trek. Anyway, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit all the buttons. Big thank you to my members, whose names you are going to see up here, I think, in a bit. And just to everyone else watching the videos, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. My name's Stu, and I will see you guys next time.